Guys, what's going on? I wanted to get this video up here before I go to class shortly. As you can see, I'm in a different location, currently on campus. But I wanted to give my thoughts here on the Neville situation and the fact that Neville has apparently walked out this past Monday on Raw. Neville was supposed to face Enzo Amore in the main event lumberjack match, but apparently before Raw there were creative differences and Neville walked out of WWE. We're not sure of his status. WWE really hasn't confirmed or denied any of this. They just really brushed it aside. But if it is true that Neville has left WWE, I think, as a fan of Neville, yeah, that disappoints me. One of the tremendously talented individuals on that roster, and I'd say one of the most underrated. He was doing well as the Cruiserweight champion, but honestly, before that, his run on the main roster had just been lackluster. I mean, outside of facing Seth Rollins for the WWE Championship, and that was in 2015, Neville really had not too much going on for him otherwise. It was just that, and his run with the Cruiserweight Championship, which I thought he was doing very well with, then they chose to take that title off of him, put it on Enzo Amore. Didn't agree with that decision, and I don't know if it's just the buildup of frustration for Neville. We don't know why he left, or maybe he'll come back. To me, it reminds me of a CM Punk-like situation, where Punk got frustrated, he got tired of it, and he just said, I'm going to leave, I'm going somewhere else, I'm going home. If it is true, I am disappointed, but I'm happy for Neville, if that's how he's honestly feeling. If he's tired of it, if he's frustrated, if he's fed up, I mean, I can't blame him. Like I said, outside of the Cruiserweight Championship reign, which I thought they booked him very strongly. I thought he had a nice championship reign up until Enzo Amore beat him for the title. Like I said, it really wasn't a lot going on for Neville. I mean, he came back from injury, I remember last year, and from July until December, they had absolutely nothing for this guy. Nothing. It stunned me. Every week I said, where's Neville? Why ain't Neville here? And maybe he saw the writing on the wall. He'd be pegged into the Cruiserweight division just like Austin Aries saw the writing on the wall. And he just said, fuck it. I'm going to go. I'm going to leave. I'm going to go somewhere else because I'm not happy here. And if you're not happy there, I think that's honestly the best decision for a guy like Neville. Go on the independents. Maybe go to ROH, New Japan. There's options out there. And I think if he has left, I think it'll benefit him more so in the long run. You know, you want to be happy where you're working at. You want to love what you're doing. Because if you're not, being miserable is the worst thing. Every day going there, no motivation, just don't care, just going through the motions. Like, it was weird. I noticed when Neville dropped that championship, to me, he seemed more and more frustrated. I don't know if that was just him staying in character or what have you. But I also noted that it was interesting on Twitter, he criticized the WWE shop merchandise, this awfully designed shirt that he had, and he ripped them to shreds on that, and maybe it was just a multitude of circumstances that led to Neville eventually choosing to walk out. Like I said, we'll know more details on what's going on. Maybe he'll come back. Like I said, he still is under contract to them, so if he would leave, I believe that would be a breaching contract and what have you, and all the legal specifications that go with that. But yeah, to me it just shows what a stifling creative environment WWE is. You know, not understanding how to book these guys, the lack of character development, these guys not even... I don't even think they know what characters they're trying to portray. They're given a script, here's what you're supposed to do, and go out there and do it. You know, perhaps he came to Raw and he was just like, I don't agree with this, let's try something else. But Vince was Vince, and there you go. So, like I said, we've noticed in, the past couple of years, more and more talent have been doing this, leaving and going elsewhere. You have CM Punk, you have Cody Rhodes, Wade Barrett, Neville, potentially, Austin Aries. And I applaud these guys for that. If that's truly what they think is best for them, will benefit them in the long run, then I support him 100%, you know? And maybe it'll be a wake-up call to WWE to change the way that they're booking these guys, change the scripted promos, just change the whole format of the show, make the environment backstage more friendly and inviting, and, you know, listen to, you know, ideas and, you know, just give these guys the opportunity. I mean, you just give them a script to read, and, you know, you get to Raw, you don't know what you're doing, you have no idea what you're doing in the long term, it's a booking on a week-to-week basis. That would frustrate me too. I mean, I listen to interviews with these guys and gals on the main roster, and they say they get to Raw, they don't know what they're going to do. And to me, that's upsetting. You should have a long-term, at least a month out. At the very least. Maybe 2 months out. But yeah, I just wanted to address my thoughts and opinions on the Neville situation. Maybe he could come back. Like I said, he's still under contract with them. When we get more details released, I'll be sure to share my thoughts on that. As a fan of Neville, I hope he comes back, but if he does leave, if that's what he thinks is the best decision for him, I'm all for it as well. So whatever happens, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. So yeah, I just wanted to get my quick thoughts on that situation. So I wanted to say thank you all for watching this video. Remember to click my like and subscribe button here on youtube.com/DanielGaza412. Follow me on Twitter @DanielGaza412 for all my latest thoughts and opinions. And I will be doing a special day in the life video for tonight, Friday the 13th. A little superstitious. I'm going to Ring of Honor here in Pittsburgh at Stage AE. It's a sold-out show. Should be a really good show. I'm looking forward to it, so be on the lookout for that video as well. So that is it, guys, for this channel update. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video, whenever that may be. So until then, take care.